come on! Cursed storm.
Where are we?
Looks like the captain's cabin. But it's a total mess.
Hello? Wait, shouldn't we just...
Can't hurt to take a look around, can it? Right. Not bad.
Hey, what are you doing?
Keep your shirt on, okay?
I beg your pardon?
Till we've met the crew, we should be ready for anything.
You can't just walk around and steal things. Mr...
Drop the formalities. Call me Lex.
Lex. I'm Anna.
See? Wasn't that hard.
I think first
Hang
we should...
on. There's no we, understood? You do whatever suits you, but don't count me in.
Don't you see that all of this concerns both of us?
Don't you see that you're getting on my nerves?
It was a strain for both of us, but we'll get through it.
What just happened to us? You're never prepared for a thing like that.
Let's focus on how we can get out of here, all right?
A good decision. Sorry for losing my temper.
I don't remember seeing you during the trip.
Might be because I paid a little less for the trip, and I was put in slightly shabbier quarters than you.
Well, anyway, do you think there are other survivors? Maybe some made it into the lifeboats after all.
I was a bit too busy clinging onto that piece of wood while the storm was throwing us around to pay attention to anything else. What's most important is that I'm alive and well.
Why did our ship sink so fast?
We crashed into something, but no one on board saw what it was, which is hardly surprising considering it was pitch black that night.
I'd really like to know what happened.
I'm afraid we'll never find that out.
What kind of ship is this?
A brigantine, two-masted transport ship. Not brand new. 10, 15 years old at a guess. But there's something strange about this ship.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. It all looks like it's been put together with miscellaneous odd parts. I mean, look around. Everything's kind of strange.
You seem to know a thing or two about ships.
I've been around. Even worked on one once.
I thought that our ship was blown far off any trading route during the storm. How could we bump into a trading ship out here?
That's true. A ship like this has got no business being in these waters.
If this is what it looks like inside the captain's cabin, I'm not fond of finding out the state of the rest of the ship.
Not so fast. Maybe the captain thought this was the best way to hide his riches.
Riches? What are you talking about?
A proper captain doesn't boast about what he's got hidden up his sleeve. You gotta look behind the scenes, if you get my drift.
Where did you say you were heading?
I was on my way back to Europe. Quite like you, I reckon.
Of course, but what was your business there?
Well, what were you up to?
I'm a reporter for the daily newspapers back home in New York. I was supposed to write about Spain because their colonies in the New World are...
Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really interest me.
You didn't say what you wanted to do in Europe.
Believe it or not, there's no place for a man like me in the New World.
What do you mean?
To be honest, I avoid talking about it.
I'm sorry. I've lost my bag.
Come again?
My bag. There are personal possessions inside. When I jumped into the water, I still had it on my shoulder.
Then maybe next time you should look after your stuff better.
Well, maybe you saw it when...
Sorry, didn't see it.
Let's talk later.
Locked.
The newspapers are rather old. There's not much that I can decipher. Well, one of the headlines tells about kidnapped and murdered children from Laje do Pico. Nothing but the sea. The ship that we wanted to sail to Europe, it sunk somewhere out there. This setup doesn't look very trustworthy. The ropes are creaking worryingly. It's completely empty. A nightcap for the captain? Old and rotten. Not a place for a good night's sleep. The clothesline leads behind the wall and is tied to a beam. The rope goes behind the wall. Not in a very good condition. They're nailed tight. I can't make out what was once written on the crates.
Don't you feel guilty about rummaging through other people's stuff?
Do you know a thing or two about knots?
I've been at sea on a schooner for 6 years. Is that enough?
There's a knot back there. I can't untie it.
What a pity. I'd be delighted to help you out with that.
Thank you.
Not free of charge, of course. So, tell me what you have to offer.
Oh? And what is it that you have in mind?
Well, should you come across something valuable while you're poking around this cabin, I might be interested in it. Or you could show me some other pretty things that you might have on you.
Don't even think of looking at me the wrong way.
Think about it.
A wooden wall with a knothole. I wonder what's behind it. This thin wooden wall is blocked by something on the other side. They're nailed tight. I can't make out what was once written on the crates. This setup doesn't look very trustworthy. The ropes are creaking worryingly. A row of small portholes. There's hardly any light coming through. There are some soggy documents inside. empty. Someone's been thirsty. The ink is dried, and the feather looks ragged. It's got no wick and no oil. This might help me to open something. The door is locked. I should try something different. Could this be the captain? A picture of a large ship with white sails. It shows a large ship in a harbor. The picture's crooked. I should take a closer look. Let's see what this picture's about. As if it was looking at me. The portrait of a beautiful woman. The captain seems to have a thing for ships. I'll take the note with me. That's strange. I feel a faint draft. Maybe there's something behind the books. There is, in fact, a ventilation grid behind the books. Screws hold it in place. Tons of doorstopper books. Tons of doorstopper books. The captain might summon the crew with it. The picture shows a beautiful woman. She seems lonely. The drawer is locked. The drawer is locked. This drawer doesn't have a handle and seems to be stuck. A simple corkscrew. What? There's a small key attached to the back of the picture. It's a piece of paper. Someone scribbled numbers on it, and holes have been cut into it. A small key. Now all I need to do is find the fitting lock. A new handle for the drawer. I think I can open it now.
Wait a minute. Weren't you the one who got all hot under the collar just because I pocketed something?
I'm looking for a way to open this door. You intended to steal the captain's valuables. You really want to compare that?
Compare what you will.
I'll take the note with me. It's a news article. Someone scribbled some numbers on it.
Don't you feel guilty about rummaging through other people's stuff?
I'll be fine on my own.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I've unlocked the drawer. I'll take the note with me. I've unlocked the drawer. That's a lot of books. There's no more room for them on the bookshelf. It's jam-packed. The photograph of a little girl, but the burned holes make her unidentifiable and creepy. If I place the notes on top of one another, they show some kind of code. Only 3 numbers remain. If I do it like this, I can see 3 numbers through the holes. That was the right combination. Let's see what's inside the chest.
What? How did you manage to open that lock?
The captain seems to have a thing for puzzles. The combination was split and hidden in a couple of notes.
A crowbar would have done the trick faster.
If I put a crowbar in your hands, I'd be afraid of you wrecking the whole cabin.
Hey, don't be cheeky, lady. Well, whatever. But when you hit gold, I want to be the first to know.
I hope I won't cut myself with it. A strange amulet. The shaving razor is extremely sharp. Good that you can fold it up. The amulet looks almost like a key. Might work, but maybe there's another way. I'll try that.
How did you do that? Let's take a look. That sloughed fox has built himself a secret chamber. And inside is, what the hell is that?
Maybe we can find something here to get the door open.
The pipes go into the floor. Probably into the cargo hold. What the hell have they built down there? Maybe it's best not to bump into those guys.
Are you always that negative?
You haven't got a clue about what a crew is capable of doing in order to keep a secret. Especially one like this. And what they're capable of doing to people that they find sniffing around. Like us.
Boy, that thing is heavy. This might come in handy. This is used to fill up gas cartridges. Looks like the gas is used to light up the ship. The cartridge is broken. It can't hold the gas. The broken part has to go. It's empty and it's broken. A giant harpoon? Have they been on a hunting trip? A thick rope that the captain uses as a clothesline.
Don't you feel guilty about rummaging through other people's stuff?
I'll be fine on my own.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I don't think that the crew would appreciate me wrecking their door. It could work, but it would probably take too long, and it would take too much effort. Well, the amulet does have the shape of a key, but I can't use it with a normal lock. I can't break off a lock with just a rope. Now I've got a kind of anchor. An improvised anchor. The anchor is attached to the door.
Say, what on earth are you doing now?
Trying to get out.
Interesting try. Getting a bit seasick, are we?
Just wait and see. That doesn't get me anywhere.
I've ever... Huh?
If you'd helped me to crack the lock, this would have been much easier. Done! The door's open. Let's go look for the captain.
Just a moment.
What now?
I haven't quite finished reading the logbook, and there's other bits of paper lying around.
You mean that you haven't got enough loot?
You've got a problem with that?
I've had enough. I'm off.
Oh, no you don't. You're staying right here.
Get off. Lex! I didn't want that to happen.
I can't breathe. My ribs. I think I broke some.
You're bleeding.
I can't feel my legs.
You need help, and fast.
Agreed. This might be a good time to look for the captain.
Oh my god. Lex, stay with me. Don't pass out.
I think I'm hurt real bad. I might not make it.
Don't say that. Help me, what should I do?
These crates. You need to get them off of me somehow.
Okay, maybe I can just lift them off.
Hurry, damn it.
Don't pass out. I'm gonna try.
I'll do my best. The crates. You need to, get them off me somehow.
Hold on, I'll be back in no time.
Hey, where are you going? You can't just leave me like this.
I thought I might be able to find some help.
I'd be crushed until then. Get these crates off me. Damn it! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I was trying to lift the crates, but they're too heavy for me.
And shoving them down over my leg wasn't really helpful. Damn it! That hurts. Maybe you can make them lighter somehow.
I've opened the lid. Lots of pepper sprinkled onto the floor.
You did it. It's about time. I don't think that I've broken anything.
Your leg, it's bleeding. We need to stop the blood.
Wait. We should disinfect the wound before bandaging it.
I'll look around for bandages and disinfectant. Hello? Anybody here? Maybe they've all gone to bed?
Anna! Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Did you meet anyone yet?
No, but I've hardly stepped out of the captain's cabin yet. Besides that, it doesn't really look so inviting around here. Gas cartridges can be attached here to supply the lamps with gas. I'll take this with me. Nothing's happening. A container for gas. Right now it's empty. An empty gas cartridge won't help me to light this place up again. I can't see anything. It's pitch black in here. It's too dark in here. I've got to find a way to turn on the light.
So, what's going on?
It's pitch black outside. I need to find some light.
The crew? Met anyone?
At least not on this deck. How's the injury?
I feel weak. I'm still bleeding.
Wait, I'll just grab a blanket from back there. Or a rag from the clothesline.
Ugh. I'm not in that much of a hurry. Maybe you'll find some clothes that are slightly cleaner? Or even better, some actual bandages?
All right. I'll keep looking some more. But if you begin to pass out, I'll have to use these dirty rags on you.
I'm sure you'll find some nice clean bandages somewhere. In an emergency, we can make do with your blouse.
How charming. This is used to fill up gas cartridges. Looks like the gas is used to light up the ship. This should work.
What are you doing there? You're gonna kill us both.
I don't know. The machine just sprung to life.
Machine? To me, that sounds more like a monster breathing. Somewhere deep down inside the belly of the ship.
I couldn't have known something like this would happen.
Well, apart from the sound, nothing has changed. Which is a good thing, because I don't think I could survive a second ship sinking today.
Now, if this isn't gonna help me, nothing is. The gas cartridge is now full. The pipe should be filled with gas again, so the lamp should work again. I feel watched, but it looks so deserted. Probably just my imagination. A hatch in the hull. It's very rusty. Even if it were open, it would only lead outside, where there's nothing but water. The door is locked. The door is locked. This must be the doctor's cabin. In the back of the room, there's a ventilation shaft. It's gotta lead to the captain's cabin. I'm already on board, so I don't need it anymore. The door is locked. What's a piece of machinery like this doing on a sailing ship? A big shelf full of scrap metal. Maybe I can use the cog somewhere. You can make many things out of leather. It looks to be full of trash. A collection of metal tools, cogwheels, and springs is lying around. However, time has taken its toll, and almost everything is rusted. The more tools, the better. A sketch of a clockwork. Nothing's happening. The clock doesn't seem to be working. A giant clock. Looks like someone built it from old parts that he collected. It looks like a cogwheel is missing. A big clock face. The craftsman must have assembled it by himself. There's a little door. It's closed. The engravings seem to depict hell. A heavy chain that I found in the mechanic's room. A cogwheel with several holes in it that are meant for screws. A piece of leather. Maybe I can make something useful out of it. A large screwdriver that's been used a lot. The cogwheel won't hold like that. I'll need screws to fix it into place. The doors of this metal locker are terribly rusty. Nothing to screw or unscrew here. There's an opening behind it. I wonder what it's for. The shaft leads down into another cabin. Above the grating, I can see a crane. Maybe just the wind? Hello? Is anybody here? I'm shipwrecked and I need some help. Hello? It would be pure suicide if I try to climb down there. The stairs are broken, and long metal pins are sticking out. Well, now I can go fishing. Who's there? Calm down, Anna. It's just your imagination. What's all this equipment for? Something must have happened. No captain would abandon his ship just like that. Mutiny, maybe? I should take a look around. Maybe I'll find some more clues. Part of the ship's plan. Thieves are not welcome here. I need something to crack the lock. Damn, I won't be able to open it with a screwdriver. I need a more sophisticated tool. It must be a souvenir from one of the cities that the ship is docked at. I think that there was a small piece of paper attached, but it seems to have been ripped off. I can see the ship's bow outside. Nothing but water as far as the eye can see. If only I knew where we are. A chip log. I can determine the ship's speed with it. That thing's been eaten up by termites. I wouldn't want to have to trust it with my life. Something is barring the door. I can't get out. The lifeboat is blocking the door. Strange. Nothing happened. Strange. Nothing happened. Strange. Strange. There's the upper deck. I can't make anything out too clearly through the dirt, but there seems to be a huge structure out there. Could be a crane. Nothing but water as far as the eye can see. If only I knew where we are. Nothing but water as far as the eye. I can see the ship's bow outside. Must have been tricky to steer the ship with only these small portholes to look through. Something's wrong. The compass is spinning like crazy. How can that be? Damn. I can't even budge the steering wheel an inch. A fishing rod, or to be more precise, just a rod since the line and hook are missing. The plan shows that the crane's controls are connected to the machine in the mess hall. The chip log is used to determine the ship's speed.